Hey, good morning, good evening, everyone. So, guys, as I promised, I am live now. So, you guys can ask your questions, anything related to Linux, DevOps, or a cloud, right? So, you can ask your questions, your queries, and all. I'm live now, so you can ask your questions and queries, guys. Because recently, I think I have encountered so many comments in my channel. So if you want those answers and all, so you guys can come online, okay, and you can interact with me. You can shoot your question, you can ask your question, and you can get your answers immediately, guys. Yeah, whether it's a career related issues or whether it's career related doubt, anything you can ask. Hey, hi Pratik. Hey, hi Pavan. I can see more and more members or viewers are joining here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining this live session. It seems some technical issues. Here it's raining in Bangalore. Okay, it's heavy rain. So because of that, the live session was not showing for you guys. I'm not sure for why. Okay, but anyways, good evening, good morning for everyone, guys. This is the best opportunity you guys can use. You can ask your questions. You can shoot your questions. You can get your queries sorted out immediately, right? That is what the intention of this live session. I know I have been doing this live session after a long time, but yes, I have been working for you guys only these days. In the month of May, you guys have seen so many videos, and there are more videos are coming. So the main intention, the main goal, again, I'll repeat the same thing, that I believe knowledge is a soul, and it has to transfer from one generation to other generation, right? So that is what the goal. The channel, what I am building here, guys, for you is it's more of a I'm taking you through a journey. I'll come to your question, Yashwant. Right? I know the questions and the query I'll answer, but let me finish few things. That what this channel is all about. This channel is complete IT education, and I am taking you through a journey where you guys should be able to sustain into IT industry. I should not leave you in the middle of the ocean, right? That where you guys should not able to swim and you guys are searching for the boats and all, right? No, it will be a complete journey, right? So you guys should start. This is why I have started from a Linux administration, right? Where it's not only Linux administration, guys, it's a complete Linux administration, or I would say for application support engineer, for a production support engineer, even if you're working as a DevOps engineer also, this course is going to help you. The courses which I have already published, the interview question and answer which I have already published, 100% those questions, those courses is going to help you to get into this IT industry and to clear your interviews and all. Now, since I have almost completed everything, it's about to complete by, because my plan is like I have now I think Linux shell scripting is pending, guys, right? That is interview question and answer, so that will be completed soon. And Linux course, that shell scripting beginner to expert level course, that is also going to complete soon. So in Linux I have given almost everything to you guys. Okay, now from here the journey will shift to the cloud. This is how it has to be ideally. The foundation is strong for all of you, that is what I understand. Now I am making your foundation strong, so you guys should not struggle at all at operating system level, right? So now I think by this week or mostly by next week, everything will be done from your foundation point of view. Now we'll start building the stories on top of this foundation. Okay, so from there, that is what my intention is. From here I'll take you through the cloud journey. So from there the interview question answer will be there, the courses will be there, and again from there the DevOps tools will be there. This is how it has to be, the journey has to be, guys, and that includes everything. Now I'm coming to the question to what is Yashwant is asked. Sir, how much Linux is needed to apply for 3 plus years of DevOps cloud role? Okay, how much? Okay, so Yashwant, so again, see Linux. It's see if I'll give you my example straightforward. I'll not say if, but, else, and like that. Okay. So if you see, immediately, since I told you my current role is more of a lead DevOps engineer, okay, or you can say it's more of a I'm associate manager, where I'm managing a complete big team of a DevOps engineer. So if I quickly tell you about my real roles and responsibility, Yashwant. So you can see how still Linux is with me. Okay. So like suppose if I'll tell you maintaining and set up the OBM application, this is one of the application we were managing, right? Resolving incidents for maintaining that application, monitoring that application by using a Splunk dashboard or a Grafana, right? Or I would say vulnerability remediation for customer profile, and there are different UI related vulnerabilities will be there, or the front end related vulnerabilities will be there. Maintaining Kubernetes cluster by using open, there will be different tools will be there, right? By using, there will be some tools through which we can connect to your Kubernetes cluster, and managing and maintaining your namespaces, right? Creating and establishing your build process by using Jenkins, Maven, perform builds and all, right? Maintaining and configuring jobs on Jenkins. So do you really think, Yaswant, I can drop Linux? No. Try to understand. Again, I am telling you, you cannot leave Linux. So as much as the Linux knowledge you have, okay, so it's always good for you, whether you are working as an application support engineer, or a production support engineer, or a DevOps engineer, or any role. I'm even if you are working as a developer also, this is going to help you 99% of the time, Yashwant, I hope. So I cannot tell you, okay, no, you need to go only do some 10 basics commands and you are done with Linux, then you can go for the cloud role, or you can go for the DevOps role. Because your cloud, your DevOps, everything on top of this, your foundation, that is your Linux operating system. How can you imagine, if I simple example I'm going to give you, if you have to, I'm just giving you a vehicle, only chassis of that vehicle, and I am telling you, okay, Yashwant, please remove the engine from that one. Take this chassis, and you will ask, sir, how much engine is required to make sure my vehicle is running at what speed? So more powerful engine you will give, your vehicle will be more, right? This is what all it's all about, guys. Try to understand. Again, Linux is, according to me, it's one of the pillar, it's more of your heart. Okay. So if you think that no, Linux is something I can learn only 10 basics commands or few servers, I am done. You are absolutely wrong, my friend. This job is going to evolve more and more and more. So, what I have seen, I don't know about others, but I can tell you, as per my experience from past 13 years, I have seen this Linux administrator job only evolve to this DevOps engineer, guys. Try to understand this production support, everything comes revolve around this Linux only. So you cannot say that only this much you need to learn, or you'll be okay with Linux. No. So more and more understanding of Linux you have, you will grip, your grip will be more stronger for your cloud role, and for basically I would say your DevOps role. So I hope I am able to answer your question. Hi sir, happy to see you again. Thank you, Vinod, once again. Yes, I know it's been a long time for this live session. I was not able to do it, but now I'm going to do it frequently, because the kind of support and love from you guys I have seen for my channel, I am going to push myself, or put more and more extra effort, and that is going to be there, guys. I am not going to leave you alone. This is my guarantee and my challenge, that nobody will do it in this YouTube. Okay, I'll say YouTube has given me an opportunity, and this opportunity I'm not going to miss. And the kind of support I'm getting from you guys are commendable, appreciable. Thank you very much. The kind of support you guys are showing. Okay. So 100% I am going to give all my knowledge to you guys, how I have evolved during these 13 years, and still I am able to sustain. And for now, I am telling you the kind of a position I am sitting now. in my current organization and what offers I'm getting from other organization, it's way beyond that, guys. Same thing I'm going to transfer to you guys without if and but and else. Okay, it will be straightforward to you, and you guys will see that no, what support I'm going to give you, it could be helpful for the next 10 years. I am creating a roadmap for you guys for the next 10 years, so you guys should be able to sustain. Now coming back to the Himanshu question, hi Abhishek, I'm a Linux admin with 3 years of experience. How to switch to AWS cloud engineer? What tech stack I should be knowing to crack this position? Okay, straightforward, Imanshu. You have seen my one-to-one mentorship with most of the members who have joined my channel membership. I would suggest, if you want to get into more into that, so you can join my membership immediately, and I'll paste the link also here, so you can join the link and you can connect with me one-to-one. So I can answer your, but here only I am answering your question, what all things is required. If you think that okay, for 3 years you have done enough in Linux and you wanted to switch your role to a cloud engineer, so I would say in cloud there are few things which you need to learn, guys. That is very, very important. And in DevOps tools also, because DevOps is more of a methodology, it's a way of working, right? So you need few tools which is mandatory, which is required. So being a DevOps engineer, but according to me, there are so many topics, I would say, Himanshu, but few topics you need to understand your entire infrastructure. You need to know the AWS, right? The cloud computing model, how the IaaS model, how the PaaS model, how the SaaS model is different from your traditional model, right? Which is mostly the on-premises and all, because most of the organization, I'm telling you, 95% of the job is now more into the migration activity. That involves Linux, that involves cloud, and that involves the knowledge of DevOps tools also. But mainly, it's more of a your core knowledge should be from Linux administration, where and the core knowledge should be from the cloud into your migration. Because anyways, that is, I am sure that when you will be working as a application support engineer or a production support engineer, right, they will push you and they'll push you towards those DevOps tool, and ultimately you are going to learn those DevOps tools. So don't worry about that one. But again, coming back to the question, what all things you need to learn as a AWS? So there are many things, Himanshu, in that one. You need to know the basic server knowledge, networking concept should be there, VPC will be there, your security group subnets, route table, internet gateway, NACL, right? Your EC2 instance, complete knowledge of, you need to know how you are creating an instance, right? And your IAM role, your group creations and all, public subnet, private subnet, VPC peering, transit gateway, what is a landing zone, right? What is Lambda function, and there are many storage related things also comes under that one. That is, I would say, like S3, EFS, EBS, these are the things are there. And static website development, and at the same time mainly it's related to your, there will be so many topics will be there, two-tier architecture, right, which I am going to tell you in the upcoming days, right? Where will be how you can manage your application and the database. Three-tier architecture also I am going to tell you. Your load balancing concepts, your load balancing knowledge you should have, AWS config. So there are many things involved, according to me, Himanshu. uh, okay, I know. See, everything is here in my brain. Okay, I can tell you each and everything immediately, randomly. There are so many things in the AWS. And but if I talk about in general, Himanshu, for your question, what all things you required for a DevOps? So basically you need one version control tool that I said. Either you go with GitHub, okay, SVN, or any, there are multiple tools are there. Second thing is that your integration tool will be there. Your, you have heard of Jenkins, you have heard of TeamCity, you have heard of Azure DevOps. These are the pipelines we use for to build a job, to build, test, and deploy. Basically, now the at least one tool you should have. I'm just telling you the category and the tools name, so you can choose any of these tools. Plus, I would say, if I talk about the integration tool, then finally there will be a configuration management tool, Puppet, Chef, and Ansible will be there. Organization specific configuration management tool is also there. Might be they will ask you to, but if you know the concepts of those tools, so you will be able to manage this Puppet, Chef, or Ansible. So basically it's going to be Ansible only in most of the places. And containerization, as I said, containerization, still Docker has an advantage as a edge. Still you can, in Docker there are so many things you need to learn and all. Kubernetes is there. I won't say like for your 3 years of experience you don't require immediately to get into Kubernetes and all. You need to focus more towards the, I would say, the cloud side, and towards the Linux. As I said, in Linux and the automation point of view, either you go with shell scripting or you go with Python also, it's absolutely fine. Because since why I am doing shell scripting, because that by default it comes with, I would say, with your Linux, so it will be easy to understand and easy if you are, because you are managing your current environment, Himanshu, right? And you are the best person to automate that environment. Tell me if I am wrong, okay? Anything, I'll not go out of the box, okay? I'll tell you the exact thing. Company prefers those resources who are know their environment better, okay? And they are the right person to automate that environment, okay? So you can choose those tools. And database, at least you should know one of the database. So I would say like in DevOps tool, for your years of experience, you should focus towards more towards your Linux, your towards the automation point of view, as a cell scripting or a Python, the DB you should know. And the cloud, more understanding you should have. Get more deep understanding of these fours, and then get into the DevOps tool. You will be get into the DevOps tool, don't worry about that one. Obviously they are going to put you into that one. They'll teach you how to work with those DevOps tools, okay? So I hope I'm able to answer your question, Himanshu. Let's move on to the, if okay, Datagiri, if user is not accessible to the server, how to troubleshoot. Okay, for this one, Datagiri, okay, Dastagiri, or I'm not sure what is your name. Uh, so for this one, there are multiple answers for this one, Dastagiri, okay? So I would suggest this platform I have given for everyone. Please come and ask your career related issues and all, because this is something which is more towards the technical issues, okay? So you can directly connect with me, as you can join my membership. Again, I'm going to put the link over here, and I'm answerable to all of my member, okay? Almost I am giving my uptime 24 into 7. I'm answering most of the questions. Even in the comments also, you guys have seen I'm answering. You can come through that channel, you can interact with me, right? And you can get your queries sorted out, because this is a technical questions, guys, right? We know the, let's move on to the next question. My query is how to take exact TS logs to check on live production server. Okay, these are the, again, we know this is more towards your technical questions, right? Until unless I'll not see something which is related to troubleshooting. Now you only tell me, you are asking me, Abhishek, okay, I am giving you a vehicle from outside, it's looking very nice, and you are telling me why my vehicle is not starting. Can you please resolve this one here only randomly? Whether it's possible, tell me. Honestly, I'm asking you. You are asking me by looking at the patient, you just tell me what disease he is having. No, it's not work like that, my friend. I need to do a one-to-one counseling. I need to understand. If you ask your queries, I need to get those logs, like a doctor used to do. He used to do your diagnose, right? He used to do complete analysis of that. He used to get the tests and reports and all. According to that, he is going to suggest you, right? This is not some, again, this troubleshooting is something which is not by looking at the error you can tell. Nobody can do it. I can challenge, I can bet on that one. So I need more explanation, or I would say more detail RCA on that one, okay? According to that I can give you the suggestion, okay? Because there could be multiple reasons what questions you guys are asking, right? So please come via a channel. I believe in a process where I can answer your queries and doubts immediately, right? So let's move on to the next question. Roland, right? So I am 54-year old, it's too late for me to learn Linux and become an expert? No, never. Immediately I'll give you the answer, Roland. Like there are many examples where you have seen, right? People are working, or they started their career late, or they wanted to get into this IT industry late. So knowledge is something which you cannot tell that it's, you can judge on the basis of your age and all, right? Why I'm telling you, I have seen my because see, currently I'm in a service based company, right? And in service based company, all of you know, we need to work with the clients. There is a healthcare client, and you will not believe, before that also my client was from a big bank. Okay, it is a very Europe, the biggest bank. I cannot tell you as per the client confidentiality. So there also the people, Roland, for your answer, the teammates who are working with me, they are more than 50 plus. Okay, so they are still, and they are working as a contractor for that particular bank. Okay, it is one of the biggest bank in the Europe. Okay, you guys can write. And Netherlands based, so you guys got the hint also. Okay, Netherlands based, which is the biggest bank in the Europe. Okay, so there the people are working. Roland, for your answer, that guy is expert in Linux, and that guy age is almost 50 plus, and he was working as a contractor role for that bank. Okay, he was a I would say local from Netherlands only. Okay, so this gives you a exact data. My current organization also, the person, there is a guy who is working for that healthcare domain. He was also almost 55 plus, Roland. Okay, and he is also an expert in Linux, and now he's able to resolve those incidents. He's able to resolve those service requests, right? There are many production related issues he's able to monitor, and he's able to resolve, right? So that gives your answer, I hope. So don't worry about that one. There is never late. Okay, now coming back to the next question, guys. Hi sir, happy to see you again. Okay, hey, hi Sri, thank you once again. Guys, Nitesh, I want to prepare for Red Hat Linux and interview, so I need your guidance. Okay, Nitesh, so for you, let me tell you, the good news is, if you want to prepare for RHCSA, there is only one video. I know one video I have uploaded. There are almost 20 questions will be there, and 210 is the passing marks, I know, out of 300 for that one, right? So where you guys you have to prepare for that one, but that requires a complete lab setup. Okay, where you need to practice more and more those. So those 19 questions I am going to upload soon in my channel itself, in that series only. So you should be able to practice through that one, because that requires a DNS server setup, because binding we need to do. There are multiple questions. User creations we need to do. LDAP server should be configured for that one. So there are some servers which need to be configured before I should explain all those questions, right? And for yum also, like if you have to install some packages and all, for that also, how you are going to configure your yum repository and all in your Red Hat, so those things should be there. So Nitesh, this is good news for you. Okay, it's coming soon in my channel. Okay, because most of the thing in Linux is I am going to complete, and now from here my journey move towards for you guys towards the cloud. AWS, I'm going to pick it up. That is going to be the best platform for you guys going forward also, right? And then all DevOps tool, in DevOps tool, all monitoring tool, automation tool will be there, and finally there will be 3 live projects will be there, guys, for you, right? So this channel, you, there is a enough content with me for next 2 years. I can put so many contents, and with all everything is a real time. So I am going to put everything in my channel now, but I am going a process wise, a step by step. I am not immediately influenced by someone, because I want you guys to be sustained into this IT industry. Okay, for a longer run. This is what my goal is for you guys. Okay, so again, Mr. Arun, okay, sir, I want to switch in IT, so I am studying Linux from YouTube, but for job interview, I'm not getting confident to attend, because all jobs for experienced person. Okay, I saw your video. Is that enough for interview? Yes, first of all, yes. See, I don't tell here and there. Yes, that is enough. Arun, please go ahead. Those 100 plus interview question and answer is a mixed interview question and answer, because those interview question and answer, basically I would say, it's for freshers also. Some of the questions, some of the question for 1+ years of experience, for 2+ years of experience, 3+ years of experience, 5+ years of experience, even 6+ years of experience, guys. Every interview questions is there and the answer is also there. And recently you have seen the mock interview also, which I have uploaded in my channel, is from there only. There is nothing beyond out of the syllabus. Okay, I am not going to ask anything. Maybe, you can touch your ear like this, right? And even you can touch the same ear like this, right? So what I want mean to say, the question, maybe the asking of that question in a different way. I can ask that question in a different way, but the question is same. Okay, in interview also the interviewer will do it same way. They are not going to ask you straightforward how to extend an LVM. They will give you a scenario for that one. Answer is same, my friend. So you need to understand what exactly he's asking. Okay, I hope this answers your question, Arun. Let's move on to the next question. Linux admin job is good to start career current. According to me, this is the best way to start your career, because see, when your foundation will be strong, Kavali. Okay, so ultimately, what you are doing, you only tell me. I'm just telling you. Anyone is telling, okay, Kavali, can you tell me how many years of experience you have? If you let me know how many years of experience you have, according to that I'll tell you. But in general, if I'll tell you, okay, if I am telling you, fine guys, can you build me a house without the foundation or without the footing? Tell me yes or no. Fresher. Very good, Kavali. So you only tell me, can you build me a house where you can build the entire house? You tell me about this Burj Khalifa also you have seen. Do you really, how deep inside that is, right? So same way here, that is the best way to start your career according to me, right? If you want to get into IT, this is what the foundation. Again, if the foundation will be strong, you can build anything, my friend. Okay, now when I see so many queries, comments, people are reaching to me that I am not able to work as a DevOps engineer, what should I do? Where you are lacking? I see they are lacking towards, you guys will not believe, in the Linux only. The guy who is having 12 years of experience, that guy is a DB administrator, right? He become a DevOps engineer. He don't know how to mount. He don't know what is NFS. What are the issues we are going to get as a NFS related server if you have to mount? Where he's reaching to Linux team, or he's trying to put his head in the wall. This is what you guys still not understanding. Please don't take Linux as few some. Why I'm able to manage into this IT industry for a long run, because I have made myself like that. I have make sure the foundation is strong. Your building is going to build on top of it, right? I hope I am able to answer your question, and this is the good option you have chosen according to me. Sandy sir, how much networking, like Linux, RHC and Python skills are required for getting deep dive DevOps cloud with more focus for automation? Okay, so for networking point of view, just now I was explaining same thing, Sandy, right? So RHCSA is enough. Okay, first of all, the next thing you ask, like networking point of view. So if you have good understanding of your cloud, ultimately there you are going to learn most of the thing which is related to networking. Whether it's a NAT gateway, whether it's a security group, whether it's a VPC, whether it's a VPC peering. Just now I was explaining the same thing, right? Your basic network concepts and all. So everything you are going to learn from there. So if you have, this is why immediately once in the Linux only, Linux networking only, like suppose you are not able to connect to other server, what could be the reason? What could be the primary reasons for that one? So these things, when you get into this one, ultimately you are enhancing your networking knowledge, because you are trying to do trace route, you are trying to do ping, you are trying to see whether IP to host to IP is resolving or not. Your slash etc host file you are going to check, your slash etc resolve.conf file we are going to check, you are going to check your DNS related. So ultimately what you are doing, you are moving towards networking. Everything is, my friend, it's related. That is what I am telling. So ultimately for you, the answer for your question, Sandy, that is enough. If you have a good understanding of your Linux complete, I am telling, not only some basics command. Okay, servers and everything it will include what I have explained in my channel. Okay, plus you have good understanding of your cloud. Okay, so that's enough for you, Sandy. Okay, and obviously for Python, either you can go with shell scripting, you can go with Python, anything is fine. But since I said, because if your Linux, because 99% of the servers are running in a Linux operating system, so it will be easy for you to make a shell scripting rather than to learn and come and do the Python, right, immediately. So it's totally up to you, and you can focus on that one, right? DevOps Cloud with more focus for automation. Yes, I hope I'm able to answer your question. Right, let's move on to the next question, guys. Okay, might be I'm little bit slow, guys, because I want to explain each and everything for you. Like my way of explanation is like this only. My apologies for that one, right? Okay, sir, understood. I will connect. Okay, so Bhim Arya has a do have live classes. Okay, going forward, it's more and more live sessions will be there to sort out your queries, your doubts. Abdul is there, sir. You missed my question, Abdul. Where is your question, Abdul? Whenever I go for interview, I stuck when they ask me to explain some live projects. Okay, so for this one, Abdul, what you can do, it's in Linux administration you are talking about, or for like cloud, or for the DevOps you are talking about. Please just elaborate more your question so I can able to answer. Okay, if it's related to Linux, so you can give answers. Okay, it's I have given enough, because in Linux it's more of a, you can mention the live projects related to your server configurations and all, which I have already explained you. Okay, what all things you need to mention, right? Because it's more of a application point of view, you need to mention what all applications you are working. That is what called, suppose if I am working on a Java based application, what is my day to day responsibility, Abdul? Okay, so you need to explain those things. Just now I was explaining the same thing. Okay, for example, I'll tell you. One second, guys. I think this one also, guys, I have uploaded a video also in this one, Abdul, where I have explained the roles and responsibility for a 4+ years of experience. What is the roles and responsibility for a 4+ years of Linux administrator is required. Okay, and resume preparation. Recently only I have uploaded that video, Abdul. How to prepare a resume for 5+ years of experience. So I would say please go through that resume. Okay, where you will be get complete idea of what all projects you need to mention and how to mention those live projects and all. I hope I am able to answer your question. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, there are so many questions, guys. Okay, let me answer one by one. Nitesh, hello, sir. Roland, I have given your answer. Hi, sir. Happy to see you again. Sir, okay, Nitesh, I want to prepare for. I have given this answer for this one, Nitesh. Super video, sir. How to enroll in your Linux admin course? Okay, you can connect with me. Just connect with me by joining the membership, guys. Very straightforward. I'm not charging anything more. It's totally your wish. I'm very straightforward telling you, because I have created a process. I believe totally in a process where you can come and connect with me like through Teams. Okay, so you join my membership, it's going to charge you hardly 159 rupees. Okay, in that one I have already mentioned the perks and all, how what are benefits you are going to get. And if you want to continue for the next month, you can continue, otherwise you can cancel your membership. It's not going to charge you more than a pizza or a burger price, right? And at the same time, you also know, for I would say, if you go for the Chat GPT 4 version, okay, they will charge you $20 per month. Because see, why I have created that, because there is a channel through which you guys has to come to me, right? Where I can connect with you, I can go through your queries, understand that one. As I said very clearly, for a doctor, it's not easy to tell the patient that what disease you have and how we can give you the solution, until unless he will have the complete diagnosis in front of him. So same way I have created this process. So you need to consult with me, guys, and according to that, the best possible path I can provide you. That is what I have created this process. Okay. Okay, so Abdul, I think I have given your answer whenever. Okay, Nakul Sharma sir, I am learning the Linux admin skill in RSCSA course from somewhere, and today I read some blog on AI revolution, and then I feel fear about IT job. Is correct that Linux admin job is decline? Who told you, Nakul? First of all, okay, Nakul, to answer your question straightforward, I am telling you, nobody will give you answer like this, but I am the only person because I have analyzed everything. See, AI is likely to have significant impact in the Linux admin job. This is the question, right? What do you think? What it's going to do maximum? See, same thing again. I have to tell you, Abdul. Sorry, Nakul. So, without the engine, can you run your vehicle? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Like that, your operating system is there. Now you are telling me, sir, whether this AI is going to replace this Linux. How can you? Okay, might be chances the automation of routine task will be automated, same way I said you, because that is already doing, we have been doing from past 10 years with the help of Python, with the help of cell scripting, right? What all those automation of the routine task will be there, guys? Those are basically your system monitoring. Earlier, you only tell me how we were doing the monitoring, Nakul. We were doing the monitoring through the top command or vmstat command, sar command. There are different commands. Now, there are different tools in place. Prometheus is there, Grafana is there, Kivana is there, Splunk is there, Zavix is there. What all these tools are doing? They are basically doing your system monitoring. Ultimately, you have already doing that. Does these tools replace the Linux admin job? Yes or no? No. Who is going to monitor? Now you have a dashboard. The work is same. Somebody has to be there. And as I said previously, the patch management. So how we were doing before? We were normally doing the patching manually. But in most of my session, when I told you, there are tools developed by the organization itself, where they were using these tools to automate their patch activity. But who is going to do this patch management? This Linux admin only. Resource or allocation related issues. Okay, so these things has been done manually. But if suppose you are getting a new tool also, but the baseline is your Linux only. So please don't think that AI tools, see, AI tools can replace, very honestly, I'm telling you, I'm not against someone, but it can replace the developer job. Might be earlier. See, in India, first of all, let me tell you a few things. In India, 95%, or I would say more than that, guys, job is basically from where? So 95% of the job will be your support job will be there, first of all. So even a developer also, in my current team also, I'll tell you, those developers are working under me. What they are working, you only tell me. Whether they are building a new application? No, they are working in the defects, they are working in the feature. Either they are enhancing the UI related issues, okay, or they are resolving those defects, or the backend, or a Java developer who is a backend resource, okay, those guys are also working in the features, and those guys are also working in the defects. So the reason is that might be this AI tool will help these guys. Suppose earlier 5% we have taken for a team, for a front end developer, for a Angular or a JS or a Node JS or whatever it is, or a React. Okay, but now since might be there will be a DevOps, I won't say it's a DevOps tool. Might be there will be some AI tools will be there, which is going to help these guys to make their work faster. But you cannot, you are not replacing, it's not going to replace the workforce. You need to be adapt according to those tools. But when it comes to the operation and management, like I said, a Linux administration job, or a production or application support, or a DevOps job, or a cloud engineer, this AI cannot replace this job. Because to make your application up and running 24 into 7, who is going to do? Who is going to do? These tools cannot. See, ultimately, you require a workforce to monitor through these tools. Okay, so these jobs, especially in the field of, I call this entire thing where I'm talking, I'm not talking about the development. that because I don't want to comment into that one how the AI tool is going to be for the developers, but especially for the operation and management, this entire thing, the Linux administration, your application support or production support or a DevOps role or a crowd role, this will be there for next 100% going to be more than 20 years. Okay, we required a workforce who should be able to manage and maintain your application. For that you required Linux admins, you required a production support engineer, you required a site reliability engineer, any name you can give, but the baseline is your Linux, your cloud, and ultimately DevOps tools will be there, which may be changed tomorrow, but these two things will be there 100%. Your operating system, your cloud, 100% it should be there. There is no second if but is there. Okay, I hope I am able to answer your question, Nakul. So don't worry about that one. AI is not going to replace anything. Okay, so Arun, I think I have answered your question. Thank you, sir. I am waiting. Okay, Nitesh, sir, you missed my question. Abdul, I have answered your question. Okay, BCA 2023 pass out. Kawali, I think I have answered your question. Sheikh Salman, hi sir. Earlier I used to work in a testing project. Recently I moved into Linux project. Yes, see, but the project also involved in cloud concept. I am not getting even in, I am unable to understand the concepts. Okay, so don't worry about this one, Sheikh. Okay, that is what I said, that if you want to join my live classes, right, you can directly and I think you are already a member, right? So don't worry about this one. And in the channel soon also, those, because I said I am taking you guys through a journey, so I want to cover everything. See guys, I am trying to get all the audience. I don't work for a specific audience. Okay, this channel I have dedicated for everyone, very honestly I am telling you, to help everyone. So you just think of it, the guy who is working as a tech support job, the guy who is working as a BPO job, the guy who is a non-IT background, those guys doesn't have the I would say, they have full rights to come into this IT industry. They have full rights to come into the mainstream. That is what I am doing, guys. I am pushing them from there to the Linux, and from here I am taking everyone to see, this is a main board, your foundation is ready. Now I'll take you through the next board, that is your cloud. From there it all DevOps tools will be there. So it's complete journey I am trying to cover. So for everyone, there should be a hope, there should be a way to get to their destiny. That is what I am trying to create. So Salman, right, I hope I am able to answer your question. Anyways, you can connect with me, you are already a member of my channel in Teams. You can ask your question, you can ask your queries, doubt, I am able to answer. Okay, Ashish Kumar. Okay, I have done SQL, Linux, shell scripting. Can I get a job with this, or I should cloud? Like, no, I think know about India. Okay, I think you are at a good place immediately for you. Linux, shell scripting, and SQL. If you know, immediately I can tell you, you are going to get a application support job role, or you are going to get a Linux administrator role, or you are going to get a production support role also. Okay, I don't know your name. Your name is coming as know about India. Straightforward answer, there is no if and but. Okay, so Karthik K, sir, I have RHCSA, this is sufficient. Karthik, again you are just telling me, okay, I know only RHCSA, those 20 questions. Okay, no, I just wanted to know your complete knowledge on Linux. Okay, how much you have understanding of Linux. So for this, please connect with me, let me understand you. According to that, I can suggest you. Only if I'll tell you, no, if you have done RHCSA, or how many years of experience you have, right, what background you have and all, so I need to diagnose completely. According to that, I can give you suggestions. Suresh, after joining membership, he did not schedule, what is that, one to one I waited. Okay, schedule. Okay, Suresh, I think I have scheduled for everyone. Very honestly telling, whoever is coming, I have scheduled for everyone. Right? I'm not sure why you are telling this thing. Okay, so for whoever is recently or the previous members, I have scheduled for everyone. Whether you support me, okay, whether you like me or not like me. Okay, I'm trying to help everyone, guys. All of you know, right? So yes, let's move on to the next question, guys. Nakul sir, I have another doubt, that are there enough jobs for freshers, Red Hat Linux admin person? Yes. So I don't know, guys, whether you guys are, see why you guys are not going through the data. Okay. If you go through the data and all, you guys will get your answer, right? Just go to the naukri.com where you have created your profile. Just search how many jobs are there which is related to Linux. Okay. If you guys only thinking that only those 5 MNCs you are going to get the job, then you are absolutely wrong. Okay, there are so many IT companies are there. If I can give you the data on that one, your mind will is going to blow off. Okay, so please don't think that, very honestly I am telling you, that only if you are thinking that only only TCS, Infosys, Wipro or Accenture, on only these 5 or 6 organizations are there and they are posting job, then you are going to get a job. There is n number of job. That also I have explained in one-to-one mentorship with most of you, right, where I have explained that if you go and see, there are many. Okay, you just go in Naukri and search how many jobs are there for a Linux admin for a fresher. Only thing is that you need to see, if you are considering only 4 5 organization, then you are wrong. Even I have started my career from organization who is just an MNC. Okay, it's not a very big MNC. Okay, so you should not wait for only those 5 or 6 MNCs, guys, right? So Sandy, sorry sir for interrupt, do you provide boot camp series type course from advanced Linux, AWS? Yes, it is there, Sandy. Please connect with me. That is what I said. I have already given this link. Again, I am pasting the link. You can connect with me, and I'm giving the advanced more than beyond. In that 100 days of IT corporate boot camp, okay, everything is there. The course content, if I'll start explaining this entire 1 hour is less. Okay. Okay, so okay, so Amit is sir Hindi में कीजिए. Okay, Hindi में. Okay, Amit, see, there is a global audience, very honestly I am telling you, for me. And it's not only from one part of India. It's from, I would say, my viewers are from, it's from, most of them are from United States, majority of from India, right? And when I see city wise, so it's include all the cities, Amit. Okay, it's not only one city, like it's only the north part of India or west part of India. It's complete India, east, west, north, south, everywhere people are connecting from me. So I am just finding a global language where I can communicate with everyone. But I can take your suggestion on that also. I have same content. Whoever feels that, okay, once I have complete everything in my channel, especially this is the main channel. I'm going to keep this channel as my main channel. I don't want to deviate myself. Okay, and since I said from all part of world, people are not only, it's from Europe, from US, Netherlands, everywhere people are connecting to me. And right, so because of that, I have kept my channel is in English, everything is in English, because it's a global language. And even if you go for the interview for anything, you are going to have to be good, right? I would say, because your communication, you have to communicate with the client, because I said 95% of the work is coming from outside India, right? It's not from India, right? Where are those clients are there? Those clients are either from US or from the Europe time zone, right? Or from the Gulf countries and all, right? So you need a language to communicate with those clients, that is English. So, right, this is why I have this one. But for good news is that, but going forward, I have already created a channel in Hindi. Same thing, the content will be there in Hindi soon, don't worry about that one. But it's going to take time, because I need to finish everything here in my channel is in English. Okay, so Srikant, okay, your name is Kisan. Okay, know your India. Thank you, Kisan. Sir, patch management activities. Sure, Kisan. Srikant, it's coming soon in my channel. Naveen, sir, are Linux, Ansible, AWS, Terraform enough to look up for a new job with 7 years of experience? Linux, Ansible, AWS. You are taking one configuration management tool, Naveen. Linux is anyways your foundation, and your AWS Cloud, you have good. Terraform is for infrastructure as a tool. Okay, you are using. I think it's good, but you should go at least GitHub. You should have understanding of that one, because codes and all you need to, when you are dealing with Terraform, those codes you are going to keep it in your GitHub only, right? So there you require this GitHub knowledge at least, then it will be. So please at least you take one version control tool, that is your GitHub. Either you go with GitHub or a SVN or any tool, but you should take any repository or a tool which, or a version control tool, okay, and at least one integration tool for this one. My suggestion is that, Naveen, then you are good to go. Okay. So again, uh, sir, how can I get more interviews so that I can get job? uh, how can I get more interviews so that I can get okay, okay. So for this one I have explained, there are videos are there in this my channel only, Kishan, you can go through that one and you can get your answer. I have also explained that how you can get more and more interviews, and what all the techniques which you need to go one by one, so that you can immediately, right? That is what I told you. uh, there are 4 or 5 techniques I have already explained in those videos. Please go through those videos, it is already explained what all channels you need to use through that, so that you can get more and more interviews, so finally you can get a call and you can get a job, right? Manikanta, hi sir, I am following your channel and I am preparing for interview. I'll join your team group soon. Thank you, Manikanta, thank you. Right. So Nakul, thank you, sir, in order to give answer of my question. Thank you, Nakul. Right. I know you have been trying to reach out to me long. See, I am trying to give most of the answer, guys, because at the end of the day, I am also a person. Okay, I have only 24 hours apart from my job. Okay, so I am putting my each and every bits and pieces by looking at the content only. You guys can understand. Even in my whoever the members are there, for them I am giving, like, even if I am awake at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Okay, anyways 1 p.m. I am awake only, right? So I am able to answer most, whenever I'll see a question I'll answer. But I know, like, everywhere it's like, criticism is also good. Okay, so there will be a majority of the people who likes you, and there will be a minimum people who don't likes you. So I don't bother about anyone. I believe everyone is mine. Okay, so all of you are mine, very honestly I'm telling you. Okay, this is my way, and I thinking the pain, because the pain which I have gone through these 13 years, I don't want you guys to go through that pain. Okay, so whether you like me or not like me, but I am going to help you. This is for true. Okay, so thank you. How my resume selected in Naukri? Tell some tips, sir. Okay, for this one, Kisan, I have already explained, because I need to show you through the screen share, right? So this is why. Please go through that video. You will get. There are videos where people are asking, like, if you see those one-to-one mentorship. Okay, let me once again, let me search that video in my channel only. Which one? If you see, there are topics are there, guys, right, where I have explained in the playlist, right? There is a playlist, that is one-to-one mentorship. This is the playlist, guys. In this playlist, there are the previous videos are there, right? In this video I have explained that how you, that there are like, they were asking me, sir, like, how I have quit my job recently, like these questions are also there. What is the low roadmap of a Linux system admin, right? There are questions are there, which certification is best, how to clear a final technical round. There will be most common queries are there, right? And what all the real time projects will be there, I think somebody asked me. So in this only I have explained you. So let me paste this complete playlist, guys. It will be easy, so you can go through this playlist. One second, the link, right? And I think most of you guys are getting confused with my playlist also, right? See, I have pasted this playlist. So this is you are going to get your answer, Kishan, immediately in this video, where I have explained complete step by step, that like in Naukri, what all things you need to update, right? At what time you need to update, right? And how you need to make sure that your channel is, sorry, I would say how you are going to make sure that your network, basically, because to get more and more calls, your network has to be strong. That technique also I have explained in these videos. Please go through this one, you will get your answer, Kishan. Thank you, Amit. Okay, hello sir, thank you. Sir, I am thankful for your helping everyone. Yes, that is what my intention. I'm not sure, King Singh. Okay. Okay, sir. Sir, nowadays, due to market companies stressing scenario based, how after building foundation to no premium special feature AWS. Okay, I did not get your question, Sandy. Just now, I think I have answered your question, right? And guys, I think I'm ahead of the time, so you can ask more and more questions. So I'm able to answer most of your question, guys, right? Do you have any questions, any queries? And again, I am going to paste my membership link over here, where you guys can connect straightforward directly to me, and you can get the benefit of that perk and all, right? It's not going to charge you more than 159 rupees. Okay. And because at, see, live session I cannot do all the time, right? But if you will be following a process or a channel through which you can ping me, you can connect with me at any point of time, right? And you can ask your queries and you can get it sorted out, right? It's not only related to career, I would say it's anything. As I said, few of you are asking, sir, like how to troubleshoot this and all. Those questions are also there, right? Which I am answering uh, by looking at the logs, because I need to go through the complete analysis of that issue, and according to that I am giving the suggestions, right? So guys, let's end up the session here only. Thank you for staying connected with me for this live session. Till then, just do take care of yourself, your loved one. Bye bye and Jai Hind. I'll connect again with you guys in the next live session soon. Thank you for connecting with me. Yeah, bye bye.